One of the institute that we are promoting in Bangladesh from MSCAR Media is St. Thomas University. And I'm very, very glad that today we have one of the representatives from the St. Thomas University with us to discuss the prospects and opportunities that students have to when they, if they're planning to go for higher studies in Canada. And before I hand over to my colleague Neeraj, I would like to go through the house rules. If all the attendees who are participating today, they will have a Q&A button on their screen. If they have any question, they can write it down anytime they want. And at the end of the session, we will go through the present questions and try to answer as many questions as possible. And after that, if we will share all the presentations and adverts and procedures how they can be a part of St. Thomas University and start promoting for the students in Bangladesh. So before I do go any further, I would like to introduce my colleague Neeraj Malik. He is the country manager or marketing manager for North India and Bangladesh and subcontinent for St. Thomas University. Neeraj, over to you.
Well, thank you so much, Galib. Thank you so much for introducing me, and it is a pleasure to be on this platform. And well, I really appreciate and thank you everyone for being a participant of this e-summit today. And as you have already introduced myself, so let me also tell about me. My name is Neeraj Malik, and I am the marketing manager representing St. Thomas University, India subcontinent region. So, I hope you all had a wonderful new year, and I really appreciate your presence. And we are here to basically discuss about a university that is actually, which has actually got a lot of to offer back. And as you can see, the actual picture that is right in front of you. This is the actual picture of the university here. Okay, so today in this session, I'm going to talk about St. Thomas University, whole in all, what this university has got to offer it back to the students and also to the partners, also about the programs that they have, also the location and what is so better, what is so different about this location and why students would want to go to St. Thomas University here. Okay, so each and everything, and as Galib had already said that we will be conducting a question and answer round by the end of this presentation. So if in case you guys come across any of the doubts, definitely you can put it across in the Q&A section, or we can have one-on-one questions afterwards. So without wasting further time, so let's start. So right in front of you, as you can see the picture, that is the actual picture of the campus. So the campus is really beautiful. Campus is very green and very well maintained. So the name of the university is St. Thomas University. As you can see, the tagline here, that is the small university of big opportunities. So we definitely go by this tagline. Reason being why? Because we believe that smaller is better, and our small size is the reason that we are actually able to deliver each one of our students a big university experience that is full of opportunities. So when we talk about the location of this university, so let me tell you, we are located right in the city of Fredericton, which is the capital of New Brunswick. uh, just give me a moment. Yeah, so moving to the further slide, that is the city that I wanted to show you. On the geographical map, if I show you that the city of Fredericton is rightly located here, okay. And what is so special about this city? So let me tell you that New Brunswick is one of the largest Canada's three maritime provinces, okay. So on the geographical map, it is located under Quebec region and also by the states of Maine. And what is so best about New Brunswick? So New Brunswick is one of the cities or the provinces to offer you the low cost of living and at a very affordable price. Okay, and if you compare it to the other provinces of Canada, that is the best thing about New Brunswick, that new migrants really are finding their way very quickly and easily to get absorbed into the province. Reason being because of the cost of living and the quality of life that they get. Okay. I mean, when we talk about this town, okay, so the town is surrounded by a lot of rivers, forest, which is also providing great trekking and hiking trails, which makes it perfect for every kind of generation putting up there. So it all in all, if we talk about New Brunswick, is one of the provinces to provide you a very high quality of life at a very affordable price. And right now, currently at the moment, New Brunswick is also offering PNP, that is a provincial nominee program, and also it comes under the Atlantic provinces. So we must be aware of that. It is also promoting AIPP, that is Atlantic Immigration Piloting Program, which is another way of welcoming new migrants to the province. So students can really look forward to this kind of province right now at the moment if they want to further get settled in Canada. Okay. Now, when we talk about the city life, so city life is very young. City is full of art, music, much more. So, what is so special about this city that a student would really look forward to? So, let me tell you from a student's point of view. So, a student has got three point of concerns that he really look up to from a province. First of all, that the job opportunities that he would be getting across. So let me tell you from that point of view, the city in itself holds the highest concentration of breweries and cideries in whole Canada, thus creating a lot of good job opportunities for international students to, get observed into. Apart from that, if we talk about the second thing is the cost of living. So I've already explained you that the cost of living is very affordable, that every student can really look forward to it. Okay. And apart from that, when we move ahead, so the weather climatic conditions, if we talk about, so being a Atlantic province, New Brunswick is not that harsh when it comes to the climates. Okay, reason being why, because so far that the harshest weather that we have faced is -20 that we have come across. Okay, and which is exactly very mild if you compare it to the other provinces of Canada, the Atlantic provinces. So yeah, so all these three prospects from a student point of view really put a lot of emphasis, why a student should move forward to New Brunswick as a province. So that is about it. Further moving ahead, when we talk about the St. Thomas University, so this is the actual entrance of the St. Thomas University where the student would be walking into the university from here. Okay, so STU holds a very small, tight-knit community, and hence that is the reason that we have our full focus on providing every student an excellent university experience. So we say that we are very small, but actually we are not that very small. To be precise, we are 1,800 students on the campus, and we encourage our students to have encourage our students for a discussion and debate based classes. So it actually forms a very meaningful connection with your fellow students and faculty when you are small in number. So that is the reason that we form a very small, tight knit, supportive community on the campus. And the kind of programs that we are providing on the campus, that provides a lot of meaning, purpose, and value to the society. So I'll be coming on to the programs also. What kind of programs are we providing? But before moving to that, I would really like to tell you why a student should really look forward to move to St. Thomas University. So there are a few of the facts that I really want to put you across. First of all, that we are ranked as number one in whole Canada for teaching students how to write clearly and concisely. And how are we able to achieve this rank is because of one of the services that we are providing on the campus, that is Writing Center. And what exactly Writing Center is? So Writing Center is a free service available to all the students right away from the first semester to their last, through which we help students to develop a writing strategy in which students are able to strengthen their writing skills, which also helps students to put their thoughts into words. So that is one services that we are providing on the campus, and that is absolutely free of cost. And through this, we are able to achieve this rank one in whole Canada, in which we are actually helping students to write clearly and concisely. Yeah. And this is just one service that I was talking about. But apart from that, if we talk about the other few services that we are providing, so we are providing like right from the academic support, in which I have been telling you, that is Writing Center, to the personal support, that is personal counseling, and to the financial support, that is the campus employment office. So right away from the academic to the personal to the financial, we are trying to provide each and every service on the campus to the students through like a student really looks up to from a university. So yeah, and that is the reason that 97% of our alumni say that they are very happy that they chose St. Thomas University as their university experience. And coming on to the next slide, that is the programs that we are offering on the campus. Okay, so to tell you, we are primarily an undergraduate university. Okay, which means that the programs that we are providing are undergraduate programs. So one of our programs, you can say, is Bachelors of Arts. Also, you can say that it is the core of our academics that we are offering. And bachelors of arts, if we talk about, so there are 30 specializations that we are offering under bachelors of arts in humanities and social science. Okay, and To list few of the programs that we are offering here, that is Anthropology, Catholic Studies, Gerontology, and there are few of the unique programs that we are providing, like Gerontology is one of them. Also, you can say Anthropology. So when we talk about Anthropology, so Anthropology is the study of human societies and culture and their development. Also, it is related to the biological and physiological changes and characteristics and their evolutions. Another program that we talk about, that is gerontology. It is the scientific study of an of the aging. You know, when things age, what are the process of aging, and what are the problems that comes across aging. So here are a few of the programs that we are offering. Okay, and students are basically engaged into the rigorous education through the exceptional offering in psychology, political science, English, and yeah, that is it. When we talk about bachelors of arts, the duration of this course is 4 years. Okay, and when we talk about the eligibility, so I'll be talking about that later on by the end of this presentation. And there's another thing which is attached to the bachelors of arts, that is we help students to personalize their degree on the basis of their interest. And which like, what exactly does it mean? So basically, if I suppose myself as a student who is applying for the first year at STU, so I can choose whatever majors I want to. Like, supposingly, if I am applying to St. Thomas University in bachelors of arts of psychology in the first year, and by the end of the first year, I really think that I should be taking up psychology along with criminology and criminal justice. So by the start of my second year, I can choose criminology and criminal justice as my second majors, and I can declare that by the end of the second year that I want to pursue my bachelor's of arts in both of the majors, like psychology combined with criminology. So this is another great opportunity to students provided by the college, by the university, that they can personalize their degree on the basis of their interest, and also create a lot of much more scope for jobs when by the end of when they graduate from St. Thomas University. So apart from Bachelors of Arts, there is another program that we are offering, that is Bachelors of Education program. And when we talk about Bachelors of Education program, so that is a post graduation program that we are offering. And the students really who look forward to have their rewarding career in the field of education, then they can really look forward to it. The best part about Bachelors of Education program is the duration of Bachelors of Education program is only 11 months, and which also includes two fields placements into different schools at a different grade levels. So which is another great opportunity for students to put their theoretical work into practical and prepare themselves for the rewarding career, ahead. So that is about Bachelors of Education program. And after completing their degree programs, they are also entitled to go for post-study work permit as well. So another great opportunity for students to further apply for PR. Now, further moving ahead, there was a question behind in the previous slide, which I missed on, was the classroom. So why? Reason being, because why are we putting up so much of emphasis on the classroom here? To tell you, we at STU we really believe in providing every student experiential and the personal training, and the personal learning, which is not compared to the any other university. And one of our commitments is the class size. So being a public university, I'm really proud to tell you that we have capped the maximum class size at 60. Okay, and our average class size is only 26. The reason being, we want our classes to be debateful and discussion based. And through this, we are able to achieve that all the classes are very intimate, and all the professors are really able to know their students very personally and to offer them personal individual attention that they deserve. So that is the reason that we are putting so much of emphasis on the class size here. Okay. Further moving ahead, experiential learning is an important part of St. Thomas University's model of education. Okay, St. Thomas University puts their focus on importance on learning about outside the classroom also, and for that we help students engaging into direct experiences and focused reflection in order to increase their knowledge and skills through experiential learning. So we do that. We achieve that by the following services that we are providing. That is internship, experiential learning certificates, and also we have got a partnership with the Harvard Business School. Now, when we talk about the partnership with the Harvard Business School, so through this we actually we put students into an multi-weeks online courses, which is offered by Harvard Business School, which guides them and gives them knowledge about the fundamentals of business. So currently, this through this program, students earns not only the certificate of readiness by the Harvard Business School, but also they earn the credits, which is ultimately accounted by the end of their transcripts at STU. So another way of getting recognition and rewards from through these experiential learning certificates that we are providing. Further moving ahead, that is Moot Court. I believe most of the people would be aware of that, what exactly Moot Court is. So for those who don't know, let me tell you, Moot Court is another way of a kind of a co-curricular activity for students, those who are pursuing the background of law. So students basically are put up in a simulation in a simulated court, wherein they practice and they compete against each other in front of a real judge in a real court. So this is another great opportunity for students to put their theoretical work into practical and getting a rewarding career ahead. So these are three of the championships that we have been a part of, and we were the champions of the Osgood Cup last year as well in 2019. I mean, which is now last to last year now, since because we are into 2021. So yes, so this is another opportunity for students. Yes, and apart from that, we do provide a lot of internship programs, and internship basically offers the students an opportunity to build their connection between the disciplinary and the professional experience. So it is another bridge that we create by providing them these internships, through which they build a connection with the with the organization, and further get observed also after completing their internship programs and their degree programs at STU. And most of the internships that we are offering are paid internships. Also are they are matched by the program of their study which they are pursuing at STU. And another good opportunity for them to get to earn credits also, which is ultimately accounted by the end of their transcripts. Now these are few of the students. I'm not going to read it out all to you, but these are the testimonies of all the students from St. Thomas University who were a part of this internship programs. So yeah, let me move ahead, and I can tell you about yes, there's another opportunity for students, those who really look forward to travel. Okay, so this is an option for them, and through this program, students travel in a group with their professor to an international destination, where they engage into the studies by using the local settings and the local culture as the study material. So they travel in a group. They go to different destinations, international destinations. So through this, they earn the certificates also, and also the credits. And moreover, it is another way of how they learn about cultures and engage into studies. So yeah, there are destinations like New York, Ireland, Spain, England, Italy, and there's the list goes on. So we every year decide a new destination to cover up, and they move forward to that location. Yeah. Now, another exciting part of your university experience is the living on residence, and we all have been through that, that stage of our lives where we have been a part of, our universities or college at once, and we know that what importance does it hold, when you are when you stay on the campus, when you are a part of that fabric community, when on the campus. So it really plays a whole it is in itself a whole new different experience, when you reside on the campus. And we really insist and we put emphasis on our students to reside on the campus. Reason being why? Because they become a fabric part of the community. So since because we are already small on in number, so all like the students, those who reside on the campus, so they form a very meaningful community, and tight knit supportive community amongst each other, wherein they respect each other's culture. So right now at the moment we are providing three residences on the campus. Okay, so students, those who look forward to live into co-ed ones, are like they can avail the co-ed residences also. We also do provide single rooms and sharing rooms as well. So there's another off-campus residence that we are offering. The other one, which is off-campus, has got larger rooms and separate washrooms also. Wherein on the campus, with the ones which we are providing have common washrooms and the sharing ones. I'll be coming on to the the cost of living that we offer by the end of this presentation. So this is the residence life. Apart from that, we do understand that students joining in from different and international background to the campus, with us on the campus, so they must be hesitant about by the time they join us. So we do respect their this hesitances. So for that, we host this welcome week, which is their first week on the campus, and in which we plan a lot of good fun activities, which makes students very comfortable amongst their fellow students and with the faculty and the with the campus. So in that we host different activities like paint fun, casino nights. There are fun-filled activities like in which we tell students to participate and they make friends with each other. So these are clubs and the societies formed by all the students on the campus, and which one of which is really important. That is the St. Thomas University International Student Association, formed by all the international students from different, different nationalities. So we are currently having more than 49 nationalities on the campus. Uh, so these are formed by all the different students from different background. Now, there's another course that we are offering on the campus, that is getting involved into theater. So this is a free course that we offer, that is the fine arts, in which students, those who have their interest in fine arts, can look forward to it. So they are free to take up classes. Even in fact, they can attend guest lectures and workshops as well, and they can make their career in fine arts as well. Now, on campus, we host different fairs and fest. In which one of our popular one is the Multicultural Fair, wherein students from different background and cultures come in and they participate together. This year, we had an Indian student from India playing tabla also, which is, I mean, it is a way of how you reflect and you define your, your culture and your diversity. So which is a good practice amongst a small tight knit community, wherein students are able to understand their culture and respect each other's culture. So yeah. Now, when I was talking about the support that we are providing on the campus, so the list is right in front of you. So right from the peer tutoring, as you can see, and to the counseling service, to the last, that is the campus employment office. So on campus, we are trying to provide every kind of academic, personal, and professional support to the students that a student can look up to. And all these services are free of cost. Student doesn't have to pay anything for all these services, and moreover, these are available to them 24 hours. And so for students, those who reside on the campus, so it is just steps away from them that they can avail all of these services right away. And even it doesn't matter even if you are in the first semester or you are in the last semester of your university. Now, coming to an important part, that is the application steps. So let me tell you here, that is uh, the best part about my this university is that this university is not that greedy. It's not looking for money. Let me tell you, we are not here looking for money, and we are just looking here for students, those who can further take this responsibility on their shoulders to represent our university. So we hold that responsibility on our shoulders, and we really look forward to students, those who can come forward and take that responsibility on their shoulders too. Now, application steps, when we talk about, so our application steps includes, that is the application fee, that is only 55 Canadian dollars. So which is exactly very economical if you compare it to the other universities of Canada. Okay. And basically, for students, those who want to apply for bachelors of arts here, so let me tell you, we have certain requirements and academic requirements, in which we have the high school transcripts that we are asked for. Okay. And Galib, I would like to you to also help me with this high school requirements which we have for St. Thomas University here. Okay. So when we talk about the high school academic requirements, that is the we need your HSC and your SSC certificates here. Okay. In which, what do we mean? That we need your high school transcripts and your secondary school transcripts. And when we talk about the academic requirement, that is 4 GPA on your 5 academic subjects, which also should include English as the primary subject. So Galib, I believe you can also explain them. Yes,
Yeah, thank you, Neeraj.
please.
So the academic requirement for admission is on the scale of 5, the student should have a CGPA of 4 or higher. That is for the students completing from HSC or madrasa board. But those who are applying for from English medium students, they have to go for something equivalent to 65% or above in their results, so that to qualify for admission requirement. Nuraj, over to you.
Yes, thank you. So now I believe that all of you must be aware of that what are academic requirements when it comes to your high school transcripts. Now, when we talk about the English proficiency score, so currently at the moment we are accepting IELTS, TOEFL, CAL, Cambridge, and Duolingo. That is the list right in front of you. Now, for students, when it comes to the IELTS requirement, so our IELTS requirement is 6.5 overall, with no band should be less than 5 in any of the modules. I'm going to repeat it again. So our IELTS requirement is 6.5 overall, with no band should be less than 5 in any of the modules. And it gives them, if it gives students a lot of scope to basically apply for this university. Reason being because there are few of the students, those who are able to achieve 5.5 and 5 in one or two modules. For this, they can easily apply for this university with an overall requirement of 6.5 in IELTS. And I'll be sharing across in the next slide the list for the TOEFL and Duolingo and CAL. Currently, we are not accepting PT. So though we are in talk with PT, but we are not accepting PT right now at the moment. Now, apart from that, we need the letter of application. That is what the letter of intent, you can say, that why a student is really looking forward to apply for bachelor's. Now, the requirements for bachelor's of arts is same. That is which I have told you now. And when it comes to the bachelor's of education, so our requirement is that we need minimum of 120 credit hours. Okay, like if a student has completed their graduation before, okay, which if we can calculate that how many credit hours that the student is earning per year. So as per that, we need 120 credit hours, or else 4 years of degree requirement to apply for bachelor's of education, along with their letter of intent, that why a student is really looking forward to apply for bachelor of education. Now that is it. Now, but then moving further ahead, for students those who are unable to achieve the IELTS requirement, those who are unable to meet the IELTS requirement, for them we are providing ESL, that is English as a secondary language. And the best part about English as a secondary language that we are offering here, so in this, student doesn't have to sit anything extra, and moreover they don't even have to pay anything extra for completing their ESL courses. And for an example, if a student would be applying for bachelor's of arts along with ESL, so it will be a combined program of bachelor's of arts with ESL. So a student would be academically taking two or three more classes with their regular courses. And moreover, they don't even have to pay anything extra to complete their ESL courses here at STU. So when it comes to the ESL condition, so the IELTS requirement is 5 of overall, and similar is for the other list that is right in front of you. For TOEFL, our regular admissions is the requirement is 89 score, and under ESL it is 61. For Duolingo, it is, for regular admission it is 105, and for ESL condition it is 85. So yeah, that is it. Apart from that, moving further ahead, that is the tuition fee. So now when we talk about the bachelor's of arts, so the international tuition fee for this year had gone down to $16,386. And the dormitory and the meal plans are still the same, but then it is optional for students if they want to reside on campus or off campus. It is basically totally their call. But if they combine, so the total annual cost goes up to 27,000 Canadian dollars. So yeah, now being a public university, we definitely provide a lot of scholarships to the international students right at the entry level, ranging from $2,500 to their full international tuition fee, which also includes residences also for all 4 years, but that depends upon their academic grade. So for academic grades, if we talk about, the eligibility criteria starts at 75%, which Galib, I believe also you can explain afterwards that what is it when it comes to GPA. Okay, so for the academic requirements, that is 75% to get eligible to apply for the scholarships. And there are different slabs that we offer to students depending upon their academic grade to avail scholarships. So one of an example I can give you, that is the Chancellor Scholarship that we offer every year. That is only one in number, and it is for students those who academically achieve the highest scores amongst all the international students applying to us. So for under that scholarship, we offer them full international tuition fee refund, and also we provide them residences also for all 4 years. And apart from that, students looking forward to the financial need also can avail this service. That is the bursaries that we are offering from $500 to $5,000 annually. Okay, so the last date to apply for these bursaries is March 1st, and also to apply for scholarship is also the same. That is March 1st, 2021. So I believe that is it when it comes to the presentation from here. Okay, so I believe I was able to give all the information that I have with me, and yeah.
Thank you, Neeraj. It was much informative. And
Yes.
yes, so I would like to request all the attendees to, if they have any question, please drop the questions in a Q&A box. And to start with, Niraj, we have one question
Yes,
that can you
please.
repeat the duration of Bachelor of Education program?
Sure. So when it comes to the Bachelor's of Education program, the duration is 11 months. And after completing their 11 months of Bachelor's of Education program, the student is entitled to a post-study work permit that is for 1 year. Yeah. So the duration is only 11 months to complete Bachelor's of Education program. Whereas when it comes to Bachelor's of Arts, the duration is 4 years, but also students can apply as a transfer student if in case they have previously studied few of the subjects, and if they are really looking forward to apply for Bachelor's of Arts. Like supposingly if I've completed my class 12th with the sociology as a subject, and I'm looking forward to apply for Bachelor's of Arts in sociology, so I can take credit transfers also based on my subjects that I have pursued already. So through that, we definitely provide students credit transfer before applying at STU. And in that case, students are directly promoted maybe in the first year or maximum of the second year to the second year of the university. So in that case, the student just have to complete their rest of the years at St. Thomas University. In that case, yeah,
That's great.
yeah.
Okay, the next question is, will the duration of Bachelor will be the same with double major, or it will take 2 or more semesters to complete? I mean, additional year to complete. If
I
any student wants to apply for a double major, for
Mhm.
example,
No, so
the
the
duration
duration
will
will
be
be
the same?
same. Yeah,
Okay,
so that is the thing that we are providing, that a student can really look up to personalize. They can really personalize their degree basis on the basis of their interest. So right from the first year, if they are clear that they want to pursue their majors with one specialization, that is Bachelor's of Arts in Psychology maybe, so they can go ahead with that also. And even if in fact if they want to change it to psychology along with criminology, so they can also do that, but it won't affect their duration of course at that point. So they'll just have to complete 4 years. That's it.
right.
Yeah.
Do we accept any study gap,
Oh well,
which
that is a
means between year 12 and undergrad and from undergrad to postgrad in between that?
sure. So well, that is a good that is actually a very great question to be answered here. So let me be very clear. So well, basically, first of all, let me be very clear that we currently don't have any capping to the gap. Okay. At the moment to apply, basically we have students applying at the age of 29, 30 as well. Okay, for Bachelors of Arts. But then in that case, we really ask student that the proper justification that what they exactly were doing during that gap. So if a student can like is applying after several years of gap, so definitely we don't have any problem with that. But then we need a proper justification to make their profile suitable, to answer further ahead. Yeah, so that is what we are currently doing. Yes.
That's great. That's great. So attendees, please do ask questions in the Q&A section if you have any further question.
So many of our students also, well, I believe there's another question that we have. Yeah.
Sifat, can you write down your question on the Q&A section, please? Sorry, Neeraj, you're saying something.
Well, yes. Well, I sometimes get a lot of questions from the students directly, that those who really look forward to apply with us. Okay, so one of their questions is that if they have backlogs with them, so are we still accepting them? So let me tell you that there is no current capping on the backlogs also, because we need their final transcripts, from them, that if they have completed their graduation or maybe their class 12. Okay, so there's no capping to the gaps and also to the backlogs. But then we need their academic requirements to be met, and that is it. Yeah.
So, uh, okay, so the question is, can you elaborate the bursaries?
Well,
I mean,
bursaries. Okay. So
yep.
bursaries are basically for those students, those who have a good academic profile, but then they are looking forward to some financial help from the university. So it is a kind of a scholarship thing only, that we are trying to help them, getting their admissions at STU, and through that we provide them discounts. Basically, that is what you can say. Okay, so on their tuition fee. So that is the way. That is what we mean by bursaries. Okay, so we help students to, on the basis of their academic profiles. If they have got any like excellent academic profile and academic records in the past, so we look at their profiles and we evaluate and we look forward to their request for the bursaries right away, ranging from $500 to $5,000, and that is how we provide them. That's it. So bursaries is
Great.
a kind of a financial help that we are providing to the students.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if I just want to sum it up, that's university which was established in 1910, which is more than 110-year-old, publicly
Yes.
funded, government funded public university, which is offering diversified courses, and
Yes.
the entry admission requirements are much more liberal in terms of English proficiency tests. Like those who are managed to get a score of 5, they can also apply with a free of cost of ESL program.
Yes.
Then there is a possibility that they can go for a scholarship up to 100%. With the if that is not for everyone, obviously, but there is an opportunity that student can go claim for that, including the living expense as well. In terms of the living expense, it is much more competitive than any other provinces. And even after finishing their job, I mean, the study, their possibility to find a job is much more higher. The weather condition is very much suitable to live, and the opportunity to get a peer is comparatively easier than other provinces. So I think all the opportunities that a student, international student, looks for are there here to when they are looking at St. Thomas University. So I would
Well, that is
strongly
good.
recommend students
Well,
exactly.
definitely, definitely, Ghalib, because see, when we look at this opportunity from a student's point of view, so that now here our knowledge plays an important role. That we as a counselor or we as a consultant, we can actually help students to get this opportunity right away. Because why? See, students doesn't have that much knowledge about the provinces and also about the the opportunities that they will be coming across. Definitely, there are other provinces that are there in Canada, those who also are offering a lot of good opportunities. But then here, from a student point of view, if you look, so first of all, that is the cost of living that is very economical. Moreover, a student doesn't have to pay that much from his pocket. Okay, first thing is that to be considered about. Secondly, that is the job opportunities. First of all, if a student would be moving to some other provinces of Canada, he would have to face they can come across one difficulty, that is French speaking community. But here at like when we talk about Fredericton as a city, so it is a bilingual state. Here, student doesn't have any problem while working and getting jobs into initially when they are coming from international destinations. So that is a second thing that a student can really look forward to. Moreover, job opportunities wise, I've already told you that the city holds more than 160 hospitality outlets, creating a lot of good job opportunities for international students and a good wage rate as well. And weather conditions are very subtle. Okay, student doesn't have to face that much difficulty when it comes to it's only the 49 days that it snows there in Fredericton. So now by this you can make an idea that how harsh the weather it can go. Yeah. So whole in all, if we see at it, so it is a very good package for an international student to further get settled down in such a province they were in, they look forward to. So yeah, so that is why,
Exactly, exactly.
yeah,
That is
that is why
amazing
we say.
opportunity. Yeah.
Yes. So I believe there would be a lot of other questions that might come across. You can you will be definitely coming across. But just to tell you that basically we are currently open for September intake. Okay, and the last day to apply for September intake is June 1st. That is for Bachelors of Arts. Okay, and March 1st, as I've been telling you, is the last day to apply for the scholarship. So students, those who have academic good profile, and they can definitely apply for scholarships as well. Okay, and well, yes. So yeah, there's another question that I would like to tell you, that is basically when it comes to the refunds. Okay, so students also have this concern that due to any circumstances, if they get their visa rejected, or maybe if they want to withdraw their application, so what are the refunds that would be they would be getting? So let me tell you, in such cases, in case of visa rejection, we don't keep any money to us, so we refund it back all. I mean, except for the application fee, that is only $55. So we refund back all of the other money that we have. And in the other cases in which a student withdraws his application by his will, so in that case, we only keep $100 to ourselves, and that is it. And apart from that, we refund back all the other money. Yeah.
That's great.
Yes.
So I think we have covered pretty much all the areas. Oh, I got a question.
Okay.
Just give me a second. How long does it take to issue an offer letter?
Oh well, we are right now at the moment trying to make it as short as possible, but the time that we are committing is 2 weeks. Okay, that is 14 to 15 business working days. That is for the offer letter. Yeah.
Yes. So condition is a student have to submit all the documents on
Well,
time.
we do provide a conditional offer letters as well. Okay, if somebody is pursuing the class 12th right now at the moment, so we definitely, but then we definitely ask them for the final transcripts to offer them the offer letters. Yes, but then we do offer like conditional offer letters as well. Yeah,
That's great. That's great.
yeah.
So I think that's all from our side, and I would like to thank Neeraj and all the attendees who have joined us today, and have such an amazing time to get to know all the information about St. Thomas University. And at the end of the session, we will send you a welcome package for who has attended today with all the informations and agent affiliation form so that you can fill it up and be a part of St. Thomas University. And if you have any further question, you can get in touch with me, and I'll share the details for Neeraj as well so that you can get in touch with him directly if you have any question. And we will love to help you as much as possible. So thank you, everyone. Neeraj, over to you if you want to
Yeah.
conclude with anything.
So I would also like to thank everybody for being a part of this training session and this e-summit. And thank you so much, Gali, for providing me this platform to interact with all the agents out there. Okay, and it was really sweet of you and very being patient of you for yeah, for this training session. So thank you so much for coordinating all of the things, and that is it from my side. So really looking forward to have an exchange of great business with you. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good
Thank you.
day.